What's going on, everybody? Happy Sunday. 3 parts to this video. 1, how do you become a great agent? 2, some updates on students this week. And then 3, some random learnings. So let's jump into it. Becoming a great agent, we want to remind y'all all the time that at the end of the day, we want to give students the opportunity to take action towards a dream or vision that they have. And so if you're kind of sitting behind the scenes wondering, am I doing well? You practically know you're doing that. Once again, through your progress bar of students, interacting with them is huge. And then 2 is the outputs. So you should be trying to get a session set up to fill out that online blueprint with the student at this point. So my best piece of advice, what I've learned, this is our 4th year doing this, is you need to find a process that works for you. So EJ and I, as you saw from the training, we're completely different. Some of you might get on every morning or randomly in between classes and check the students like email, a more continual approach. If that's working for you, stick to that. Or some of you might have a more systematic approach where you're blocking off, hey, every Tuesday at 8 a.m., from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., I'm going to reach out to students and do some research. Whatever that process is, find it and start refining it. What works best for you? How do you get into a groove? Because if you don't find a process, you will be stressed out, I promise you. So part 2 of this video, students and updates. It's a big kickoff week for us this week. So expect students to be a little more engaged. Expect a lot more students to sign up. And so we'll probably increase the amount of students that you can have. We put a limit for many of you up front unless you had special circumstances. So expect a lot more students this week. And the reason some students may not be responding is kind of think of it like this. This is a lot like, if you go to a corporation and you give every single employee a gym membership to become fit. Not every single person is going to use that just because it's available to them. So essentially what we're doing with schools is their students have the opportunity to connect with an agent. We don't force the students to do this. We do everything in our power to keep them engaged and give them the opportunity. But if they're not going to respond, then there's certain situations where you shouldn't be discouraged, although you should be doing everything in your power to engage them and empower them to interact with you to become college fit, if you will. And so please continue to reach out to your students this week. So by the end of the week, you should have at least 4 points with every student, because that means you have reached out at least twice. So finally, last part of this video, some random learnings in policy. We implemented a new policy this week. I highlighted it here on the email. You cannot reach out to your students before 7 a.m. Central or after 10 p.m. Central. We found that out, did some learnings with some parents and the teachers this week. So please don't reach out after 10 or before 7 a.m. We encourage you to reach out to parents as well. That would just be simply texting your student and saying, hey, if it'd be helpful to set up a call with yourself and the parents. Your parents would be happy to do so. Parent engagement is huge into a student's success, as you know. So we encourage that. So the last part is if a student responds to you or a random person responds to you and says, hey, you have the wrong number, let me know. Some students did enter the wrong number, and I would be happy to do some digging and find that out for you. So hope everyone's having a great Sunday. Happy birthday to Agent Tim out in Arizona. And y'all are all doing awesome. As always, call or text EJ or I if you have any burning questions. Happy Sunday.